The 3DS consoles are backwards compatible with DS games, but when booting one on a 3DS, you may notice something. The picture appears upscaled, and not just because I'm using a 3DS XL that naturally has a physically larger screen. Edges are blurred. That is because the 3DS has a larger pixel resolution for both screens compared to the DS. The console will upscale and stretch the picture to fit onto the full screen size, leaving two black bars on the top screen because it's wider proportionally. But what if you want to play a DS game on a 3DS with its original resolution? The 3DS has an answer to that. Press and hold either Start or Select while booting the game, and when it boots, it will be at its original lower resolution. The picture will be more crisp and leave some black edges for the unused parts of the screens. This actually applies to all DS software you can run on a 3DS. Going into the Download Play menu, if you select DS Download Play, the console will load the DS Download Play menu from the DS firmware included on every 3DS. As such, we can do the same thing. Press and hold Start or Select while booting, and the menu will be at its native resolution. The same applies for internet settings. You can set your internet settings for your 3DS, but you can also set your internet settings for when you are playing a DS game on the console. It will again boot the actual DS firmware for this, and you can press and hold either Start or Select to have it booted with the DS's resolution. This doesn't only apply to DS games though. Say you have a Game Boy Color game on your 3DS, rest in peace eShop. If you simply boot the game, it will upscale it to fit the larger screen resolution and make the edges blurry. But if you hold either Start or Select while booting, the game will be at its native Game Boy resolution. The 3DS even has a fancy little frame around the picture, and that is how you run a DS game or any older game on a 3DS with its native resolution. Since my capture card is on a 3DS, I will be using this method to record DS game footage from now on. I wish I had known about this earlier, but well, you can't win them all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.